Hello, welcome to another motorcycle review. Now, the Yamaha XSR900 has a bit of a split personality. You might even call it a bit on the bipolar side. I mean, on the surface, it kind of looks a little bit normal, it looks a little bit average. You might even call it boring, a bit like this guy. It's good to know that you feel as though you can judge me when you don't know anything about me whatsoever. Now, if you decided to spend some time with me, you never know, you might find something a little bit different underneath the surface. Oh, so what you're saying then is under the surface, underneath that boring exterior, there's actually a really exciting exterior just waiting to burst out on a sunny afternoon when the roads are dry and the sky is clear blue. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, check this out. Okay, so what are my three favourite things about the XSR900? Well, first of all, the engine. I mean, everyone has said that the engine is brilliant, and it is. I mean, it's totally smooth, spins up extremely quickly, and it revs like crazy. And there's a lot of fun taking it close to the red line, but also it drives really well right from the bottom end. It's not snatchy, it's smooth, it's gorgeous, and it's well quick. I mean, it is just a brilliant engine, and it absolutely howls. Oh God! And for me, it doesn't need a louder pipe. I think it's just absolutely spot on. And at the end of the day, I do like to be in stealth mode when riding a bike like the XSR900. After all, you don't really want people to hear you getting up to no good. Okay, what's the second best thing I like about the XSR900? Well, I like its understated looks. I like the idea of it being a bit of a street sleeper, to be honest. You know, when you compare it to some of the abominations that are coming out of the MV Agusta factory, you know, those hideously overstyled pieces of bling, you know, that are only really fit for purpose around Monaco. I think, the XSR demonstrates a level of understated functional style. That's not to say that there are some bits which could be improved. You know, it's a bit kind of cluttered around the engine, there's loads of pipes and other bits and pieces, but overall, you know, it doesn't look like a mad bike, but it most certainly is a mad bike, which is quite a nice thing. Okay, third thing I most like about the XSR900, probably a combination of things actually. The weight, the flickability, the handling, the fact that it's not intimidating at all from a weight and size perspective. And that really helps when you start hooning around, because you always feel as though, you know, you're going to be able to haul it up, you're always going to be able to sling it around a bend, and you always feel as though you're in control, you know, which is a great thing. I mean, I had a B King a few years back. Fabulous bike, my God, what a bike. But get one with the standard pipes if you do get one, because I think it always looks better with the standard pipes. Anyway, B King, absolutely fabulous. But to be honest with you, around the roads here, I'd probably get it into about 8,000 revs in any gear, and it'd be like being strapped to one of Elon Musk's rockets. Totally great feeling, but I never felt as though I was using it. Now, I know lots of other people will feel as though they use their B King to the full, and I'm sure they do. But for me personally, it was so fast and it accelerated so much. I'd be kind of like on the brakes or going, blimey, what's going on? But with the XSR900, yeah, it's damn fast, but it feels strangely controllable as well. Now, I don't know whether that's me sort of being overconfident, I don't know, but I feel in control of the Yamaha. Right, I can't really remember which number I'm up to now, so I'm going to have a drink. So this is Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout. Oh, it's lovely. It's really dark and black. I'm sorry I'm drinking it out of the bottle, but, you know, hey ho. It's really dark, chocolatey sweet stout, and strangely enough, it's actually quite cooling in the hot weather. It's almost like the beer equivalent of a nice cup of tea. Just hold on a sec. So anyway, I don't know where I was up to. Probably the handling, the weight, lack of intimidation. Yeah, I mean, it handles extremely well. And that will bring me on to probably one of the parts of the bike, which is cut down to a bit of a budget, and that's the suspension. It's stiff, it's got stiff damping, and it can be a bit clattery, and it can bang you out of the seat every so often. But it doesn't seem to impact the handling too much. So I'm absolutely okay with it. And for me, that combination of lightweight, flickability, a totally barking mad engine, and suspension that jolts you out of the seat every so often, for me, all that adds up to an extremely exciting and frisky ride. That's why in many respects I compare it to my Ducati Hyperstrada, which again was all frisky and happy and joyful. Well, the XSR900 is happy and frisky and joyful. It's just a different style of bike. So yeah, I've done around 2,000 miles on it now. Obviously had no problems with it whatsoever. The brakes are bedded in as well, so I think before in my first initial impressions review I was a little bit about the brakes, but they've really bedded in now. They're still not going to stand the thing on its nose, but they're very consistent, very reliable, and very linear as well, which I quite like. And so now, I think the brakes are absolutely, totally fine. Anything else I don't like on the bike, apart from the clattery suspension? No, not really. I've just thought of a few more things, though, that I like about it. I like the mode button, really easy to switch modes. I like the dial and the clocks, or the clock. It's really simple. I like the fact that the traction control, you don't have to dive into a menu anywhere. You can just press a button and it's just totally brilliant and dead easy. Although I am a person of the 21st century, I still like things to be simple, especially when I'm riding a motorbike. I like a simple toaster. I just want it to make nice toast. The XSR900 makes me feel excited, goes like stink, stops, goes round corners, is a bit understated, nobody knows how naughty it is really, which is quite nice. So, in summary then, who is the XSR900 for? Is it for the kind of person that resembles Dominic Cummings but has always wanted to be a Time Lord? Do you know what? I think that's about right. Now, I can't do anything about the fact that I look like Dominic Cummings. I've tried, but I can't. But I have always wanted to be a Time Lord. And the most important question is, which Time Lord is that? Well, there's only one choice. There can only be one choice, and that's Christopher Eccleston, because after all, he comes from the north. I hope that helps. Cheery bye. Kind of frisky, and it's exciting, and it's exuberant, and it's just a brilliant ride, and it's a lot of fun. Fun is the operative word with the XSR900. So if you're looking for fun, you're looking for a reasonably priced bike that sort of flies under the radar just a little bit, then it could be you, or it could be for you.